Shame Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand...
Excuse me, did you say something about a Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practising dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Come now, don't be stingy.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
I am unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Godric Gryffindor was the great...
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
I won't rest until you're dead. No! I will make you pay. Over here. Someone here.
Stupefy!
I won't rest. Such arrogance. One less human. Someone thinks they... Not quiet enough. Ah, you seem tired. No! You don't know who you're playing with! Dead. I will make you.
Protego!
I'll find you. I won't rest. Dead.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
An intruder!
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
What an unfortunate disappointment! This is sad. Really, it is. Is that the best you can do?
This place.
This was pitiful!
Let's get this over with. Someone here. One there. No! Stop it! Why can't I hit you? I won't rest. How nice of you to stop. Well, one less human to worry about. I won't rest. Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Incendio!
I will make you pay. Who do you I won't rest until you're dead. I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise. Revelio.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Oh, you like that? A fine choice.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic, and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope.
I want someone here.
Leviosa! You owe me Revelio. Accio! Revelio. Past the river, near the forest. I must be on the right track. I should investigate. Accio! Incendio! 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 Is that influence wearing a woolly jumper? That must be Bardolph. Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Bardolph's woolen jumper. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Revelio. Revelio.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending his spoils in Hogsmeade.
Accio. Incendio. There's a victory that came none too soon. Could it be a Merlin trial? Accio. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
And what do you have for sale?
Thank you for your patronage. I shall hope to do business with you again. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Revelio. Accio. Ah, I see how this goes. Accio. You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Incendio! Revelio. Accio.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired Aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves, and then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. Why didn't you exonerate her?
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been travelling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the Aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Revelio. Incendio! Tego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Revelio. Lumos. Enchanted candles. Wonder where they're heading. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest. Treasure must be nearby. I suppose the picnic in the Forbidden Forest could see. Treasure hunting suits me. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather
Revelio.
unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the past and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Potato. Revelio. Incendio. Nothing to do now but keep going. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
I will make you pay. I won't.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio. I wonder how big this place is. Where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this. Revelio. I'm not going to touch those. Revelio. Revelio. I wonder if I can move that platform somehow. Revelio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio! Tego! Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I. Revelio. Revelio. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Whew, it's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Revelio. Accio. Incendio! Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! Ha! Ha! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Potato! Incendio! Incendio! Potato! Stupid! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.